Hello everyone, we are here to give the presentation on Parity check code. My group members are Sujata Shinde, Sneha Dhobre, Karishma Pawar and Adhika Vibhute. Next slide will explain by Sujata Shinde.
Hello everyone, I am Sujata Shinde. Today we will discuss about the parity bit check and how does a parity bit works. First one, what is a parity bit check? A parity bit is a simple form of a error detection used to digital communication of a computing and data storage. It is an extra bit added to binary code to ensure the accuracy of a data transmission or storage. The value of a number ones and zero, the data begin is transmitted. It is a purpose to enable the receiver to detect the error that may have occurred during the transmission. Next one, how does a parity bit works? The parity bit check a network method designed to detect error and check the integrity of a data. We will learn about the parity bit and parity checking for the error detection. So, when the data transmitted between the two digital devices, then due to the external noise or interference, sometimes few bits get corrupted data. So, with the help of the error detecting codes, possible to detect the error received data. So, there are many different methods for error detecting, but the simplest one method is the odd parity. There are two types of a parity bit check. First one is a odd parity, second one is a even parity. First one is a odd parity, including the parity bit. Total numbers is the code should be is equal to odd. The even parity, the parity bit set to make a total count of a ones, including the parity bit even. The odd parity, the parity bit is a set to make a total count of a ones odds. It a choice between even parity or odd parity depends on the specific requirement of the system or application.
Parity check. In key attributes, there are two types. One is redundant bit and another one is parity bit value. First one, in redundant bit, these are added data bits in the original data to determine the error or damage at the receiver end. The value of the redundant bit is specified by type of parity check method applied to the data. Next one is parity bit value. The parity bit value is the method to append binary bits to ensure that the total count of ones in the original data is either even or odd. Next one, types of parity bits. There are two types of parity bits. One is even parity bit and another one is odd parity bit. First one, even parity bit. In even parity bit, the parity bit is set to the make the total count of ones, including the parity bit. Next one is odd parity bit. In odd parity bit, the bit is set to make the total count of ones odd.
My name is Sneha Dhobre. So here is the solved example of parity check code. So given question is for the given data bit which is 101101. Apply the odd parity check method for data transmission. So we have to solve this example using odd parity check code. So first step is count the number of one single original data. So in the given above example there are 4 bits. According to this, the second step is we have to determine the parity bits value, that is 1. So the overall count of 1 become 5 bits. So here is the 5 is the odd parity check number. So in this example steps 3 is begin data transmission to receiver side. It means when we send the data it becomes turned into 5 numbers, so it is a odd parity check code. So example is solved. So in this parity check code there is a case 1. The data bit received through transmission has no errors, that is the data received is correct after applying the odd parity check. So here is the example. The transmitter data which is given is 101111. After when we receive it, it convert into 111011. So as we see, because of the noise between sender and receiver, the value is changed, which is given data is 0 and taken example is 1. In case 2 is the data bit received through transmitter has errors, that is the data received is damaged after applying the odd parity check code. So transmitted data, which means sender data, is 10111011 after what we received after, which is 111011. Case 3, the data bit received through transmission has errors, that is the data received is correct after applying the odd parity check, which means when we apply the odd parity check it has to value 0, 1, 3, 5. Between this it will be odd parity check code. So the data which is sent, it means transmitted data, is the 10111011 as shown in the diagram, and the data which received, which is means by received data which is converted into 101111. It means there is one number count is 5 and 5 is odd number, so it is odd parity check is proved. Hence if it has even parity, which means if here is the transmitted data has 140, it will be even parity. So hence it is proved that odd parity check.
My name is Adhika Vibhute. We can see the advantages of the priority check code. First is simplicity. The parity check code, it is a very simple to implement, so it do not require the computational resources. Second one is low cost. It is a cheap in cost, so only required the adding a small bit to the each data unit. Third one is accuracy. The communication as a every transaction it is checked, so it gives a very high accuracy. Fourth one is improved security. It gives very high security to every transaction, so it is prevent from the data losses. Then last one is enhancement. As we seen, the priority check code, it is used for the error detection method such as the cyclic check redundancy. Then we can see conclusion. Priority check code, it is a error detection method. It can used for the error detection. In this, it is a checksum to the data enhance target the devices where data is required received correctly. It is a very secure, so it no data losses. Thank you.